A while ago, I made a video on is it possible to beat New Super Mario Bros. Wii without touching a single block, and that video did pretty well. So today, we're gonna try and beat New Super Mario Bros. U without touching a single block. I am starting from a new game, so yes, I'm going to be using Baby Yoshi. Without further ado, let's jump into it. World 1-1 starts out with a squirrel holding a Super Acorn, main power-up for this run. It basically lets you fly, glide, hover, kind of. At the end of the level, you'll need it to clear these blocks, but otherwise, it's easy. 1-2 takes place underground, and there's not too many blocks in our way. Once again, at the end, you'll need a Super Acorn to make it over the staircase made of blocks. 1-tower was really easy, and making it to the top was really easy. And same was for 1-3. And this is where we get Baby Yoshi. He can basically fly over everything. 1-4 is in the sky and filled with many moving platforms, but there's really no blocks in our way. And the same goes for 1-5 and 1-castle. They're both easy. 2-1 takes place in the desert and has weird sand geysers and stone statues, but it doesn't have a single block, so it's easy. 2-2 takes place underground and contains quite a bit of blocks, but if you take your time, they're easily avoided. 2-3 is near or less the same. Just make sure to go the top path above everything and it's easy. 2-castle has quite a bit of blocks, but they're pretty easy to avoid, and that's about it. It's easy. 2-4 is really easy too. 2-5 has these pink moving platforms, but there's not too many blocks to dodge. It's fairly easy. 2-6 is also a pretty easy level. Just make sure to have Baby Yoshi or the Acorn suit to dodge the music blocks. 2-castle is pretty easy too. 3-1 has like no blocks in our way, and same goes for 3-2. They're both easy. 3-mid tower was going well until I got to this moment. I couldn't make the jump as Small Mario without touching the music blocks, so I had to go and get an Acorn suit and do it. The rest of the level was easy. 3-Boo House is also a fairly easy level, and the same goes for 3-4 and 3-5. 3-castle is also fairly easy too. 3-airship is also really easy. 4-1, 4-2, 4-castle, and 4-3 are all really easy. 4-4 is also pretty easy, just make sure to grab an Acorn suit before to pass this part. 4-5 is really easy. 4-ghost house was doing well until I got to this moment. To move on with the level you had to enter the door, but to enter the door you had to land on the blocks. So this level is actually impossible. Thankfully, the World 4 and 5 are on a split path, so I can just go to 5-1. Already off the start of 5-1, we ran into a problem. You couldn't make these blocks unless you do this really sick jump that barely squeezed in between the question block and the brick blocks. The rest of the level is possible. And 5-3 is actually impossible. And 5-castle is impossible too. If we go back to the ghost ship in World 3, there's actually a secret exit that you can take heading to World 6. The leaf level is possible. Same with 6-1, 6-2, and 6-castle. 6-3 was easy too. Going into 6-4, you start on glowing blocks. There's no chance. It's impossible. 6-5 was easy. 6-tower was doing well without an Acorn suit until we hit this moment. But then, this happened. And it was possible. 6-7 and 6-final castle were both easy. 7-1 is hard but possible. Same with 7-2 and 7-3. 7-tower was going well until the boss fight. When you enter the boss room, you're on blocks, so that means you'll have to bust out the P Acorn. You'll be on the blocks at the beginning, but that's part of the cutscene, but then you can just fly to victory, so it's possible. 7-ghost house is easy. You just just gotta make sure to go out the secret exit. 7-Tower is easy. 7-Airship, you'll need another P-Wing for the Bowser Jr. fight, but it's easy. 8-1 is hard, but it's possible. And that's the same for 8-2 and 8-3. 8-Castle is also possible. Peach's Castle starts out with a Bowser Jr. section where I didn't have the acorn suit. I thought it'd be impossible because there's a part where you have to go onto block, but then I did this. Yeah, that was pretty cool. This section is possible. And then you kill Bowser normally, and then you reverse very big Bowser. Hit 1, 2, 3, and he's down. Is it possible to beat New Super Mario Bros. U without touching a single block? Yes, it is. There were some moments where I thought it would be impossible, but we pushed through and we did it. If you'd like to see me do this with the new Super Mario Wonder coming out, consider subscribing, and that's all I got.